So hey guys, today we're going to do a review, or actually a collection video, on all my handy Manny items. So the first items we're going to look at here is Manny's Toolkit plush from the Disney store back in 2007. These are the first toys of everyone I owned except for Turner and Dusty because my first Dusty was in a collection that had only her, Rusty, Squeeze, and Stretch, and a toolbox. I sold that set because I thought Dusty was an extra, but if I knew she wasn't, I would have kept her and I wouldn't have had to replace it. But I'm glad I have her again now. So this is Pat the Hammer. He used to be my favorite character in Handy Manny when I was little and when I first watched the show. I'm going to move the light just a bit. Yeah, this is the Pat the Hammer plush I have right here. This is the one I got from this set that excluded Dusty. And then this is Felipe. Felipe is my second favorite character from Handy Manny. I think now there's too much light. Maybe this is okay. Yeah, this is Felipe, the yellow screwdriver. Um, this isn't bad because I can easily just do this. In fact, sometimes I play with the screwdrivers and the hammer gently because they're fun. I would sometimes do this with Turner and Felipe, but I wouldn't do it a lot. I would just do it like that, and that's it with each of them. Then this is Turner. This is the second Turner I got. It was in the second set I have behind. That second set behind had Dusty the Saw, my replacement. I just sewed Turner back up because originally this pole was a little crooked, and I had to fix it by putting more stuffing in it. Yeah, this is the second Turner plush I've ever owned, but I do like that one more than my old one that I put with the other set. And then we got Rusty the Wrench. This is the first Rusty the Wrench plush I've had since 2018. And then we got Dusty the Handsaw. This is the second Dusty plush I've ever owned. I seem to like Dusty a lot. I don't know if I like her more than Rusty, but I might actually. Then this is Stretch. Sorry, that's Stretch to tape measure. Then we got Squeeze the Pliers. Squeeze the Pliers has eyelashes. That tells us for sure most of the time that she'd be a girl. Sometimes boy characters have those too, but the Handy Manny boys don't seem to have eyelashes that are like this shaped. And then there's the toolbox right there that they come in. The toolbox is just a little bit worn because there are some like marks on this. It was like that when I got it, and yeah. And this has a small hole right here because there's something happened to it. It was an accident. Some accident occurred being in storage, and it probably during movement of the storage box, it got poked by the cardboard box right there. So be careful if you have any Handy Manny plush toys or any other toy because they're cool and rare and nice. Even if they weren't rare, you should still be careful. And now we're going to look at the second ones of each I have and first Turner. So let's look at Pat the Hammer. This Pat the Hammer is actually different from my older one. Because this Pat has a longer handle than this one does. Can you see the difference? Sorry if my fingers are blocking it, but that's okay because you know what it looks like. Okay, Then we got Turners compared. This Turner is longer than my older one right here. The body of it's longer and the pole part. And then the next one we got here is Felipe. This is my old Felipe right here. I like my older one more because the eye stitching does not look as good on Felipe to me. It just looks less tight. But it's not going to fall apart or anything because I'm not gonna do anything with it other than keep it as an extra. And the seam looks tighter on this one, and this one is different. Like the final stitching, the ladder stitching, that is usually seen during final stitches of toys after you're done stuffing it. Looks like the Felipes are around the same height, but I can't tell any difference. And then we got the stretches. Let's compare the stretches real quick. This is stretch. This is my newer one. It's got some wear right there on her mouth, so that's why I don't like that one as much, even though it's longer and it's more like the real stretch. I don't know which Pat I like more, but I probably like my older one more because Pat the Hammer originally had a seam coming apart on his eye, and I did sew it up, which is great because, yeah, I like to have my toys looking nice. This is the ladder stitching I did for Pat's eye right there where the hole was. Do you see that? Okay, this is what we have for the toolkit plus sets for Handy Manny, which is probably my favorite item from Handy Manny, or set of toys. And then we got the plastic toolkit right here, which also has flicker. I don't really like these ones that much, but I only bought it because the only one I really wanted was flicker. It's battery operated too, and the light works, but not right now because the batteries have been taken out. Then we got the hammer. The hammer's face is different. I don't know if he's supposed to have a tongue under there or if that's just wear, because you see the red marks right there on the pat part of his nose has wear. Because these have probably been played with less nice than I would, like less careful. The more careful you play with toys, the less likely it'll wear. And if you don't play with them, they won't get anywhere at all. You know for sure, because I just told you. This looks like the talking stretch toy that I've actually found out about recently. And we got Felipe. I think his face is a little bit odd looking, but I can probably handle the way it looks. And squeeze right here we have. This is actually a pretty small toy. And this toy you cannot move the mouth for because it was only molded like this in the factory. It was only made that way. Then we got Turner. I'd say this is my favorite figure from the set because that's my favorite character. And look at the inside here. Funny that there's a circle around that place for Turner, just in case he moves around. Then Dusty, she's got a tiny tongue right there. When I was a little kid, I thought Dusty was a boy and Stretch, but I found out that they were girls. But I knew for sure Squeeze was a girl because of her look. Okay, next item we're going to look at is the Manny Garcia plush toy from the Disney store. This toy does not have a tush tag anymore because it has been cut off, and I don't recommend cutting tags off of toys because it keeps the value higher. And it's good to have something as valuable as you can. I mean, if this is the way you have it, that's fine, but just don't make any more change to it by cutting tags off because you want to keep it in best condition as you have. I mean, the only change I've made so far is put more stuffing in my Turner Plus because one part of it was crooked. I did it to fix it. That's it. And then we got this laptop right here. I've had this since I was a little kid. It has Felipe and Pat plastic toys you can use to work with the thing. 2 nails and 4 screws. And the sad thing about this is this one is missing. It's missing the battery cover. Because most of the time it would have that. Yeah, it's a nice one to have, isn't it? And then the next item we have here is the Pass Pat Hot Potato game. I have multiple extras of these because I used to ask Santa Claus for some. I used to buy some extras at Ocean State Job Lot. And pretty much recently, I did a video comparing the differences in each pack. I will show you my extras of these at the end of the video because I'm trying to show mostly different items than extras. Then we got 5 DVDs here from Handy Manny. I think one of them was replaced, but maybe it was the only one. I don't really know. But yeah, this is big construction job right here. It can work with your Mickey Moat if you have one, and if the toy still is in working condition. Try to turn it gently so I don't scratch the disc because yeah, I want this to last longer as well. Pretty crazy, huh? It's like a shiny disc. The characters are animated differently on pretty much the front side. Dusty's mouth just might look smaller here because she's got less of a smile, but more of a cute and adorable face. I think this is the one I replaced. If the lighting's not good enough for you, just find another video that shows what these look like. I fixed it. I think this is the first DVD that I had, maybe the second one. This is one of my favorite ones though. And we got this one. This one also works with your Mickey Moat too, which is nice. And then the next items we have here are the talking keychains of characters. I have 3 of the 4 different characters, and I have only an extra of Dusty from this set. You know, I want to tell you something. What I will say is, the first one I got was the Dusty right here with the replacement tag. That's not an authentic tag, which I was a little bit less happy with it, but I still was happy to get the toy, and I decided to keep it anyway because it's better to have it like this than to not have one at all. You can press her mouth to make her talk. It says the number on the side right there. You see that? I had to put it close enough to the light so you can see, but not too close. And this is Pat the Hammer. I got the stretch keychain with an extra Dusty, and then Pat was the last item I purchased. In fact, I got Dusty as a present, and somebody bought me the stretch with the extra Dusty. Oh, I already showed that. Then this is the next Dusty I got right here. I don't like this one as much because the eyes have some wear, and it's got a sticker right there. I'm not going to take the sticker off because this isn't the only one I have, and the sticker, I just don't care about this one as much. I still care about it enough where I would want to keep it and not get rid of it. The only one I don't have from this set is Felipe. If anybody ever sees one for sale, please let me know where I can get one, because it's the only one I don't have from the set, and I'd like to try to get it if I see it, if it's a good price. This is a tool belt right here that came with a toolbox like this that was missing 3 of the girls. That was at a Kohl's exclusive store, maybe Kmart, I forgot which store, but it was one of those. That's a rare one. The box would be rare, maybe the belt might be a little rare, but the toolbox is probably not rare because they made many of those. This has 4 boys and 3 girls in the back. They had many different variants of the toolbox in the packages and the toy being different. And this one over here has 3 boys and only 2 girls because Dusty wasn't made to be in here. There's no hole in there to put her in. They replaced her with the toolbox having a face because usually toolboxes don't have faces. Then we got this item over here, which is the... Sorry about that, but it's okay. Wasn't hard. This is the Fix-It-Right phone that comes with Turner. This Turner is the same as the one in the... It's the same one as the one in the toolbox. Pretty much that. At least similar enough where it's almost the same. But the Turner that comes with the Fix-It-Right TV is not the same. It's probably a Turner that looks like this one. Maybe just a little bit bigger. I don't have that one. These ones came with the Manny that talks. And the sticker was not originally there. Some kid put it on there. And they even had a sticker on the other side too. This one has all the tools. It has the saw right there. And you see pegs right there, so you can attach those to Manny. And unfortunately this could not fit in one bag, but this is the only way I can carry it without it crashing into other things. I want the toys not to get worn and scratched. And yeah, this is the Manny Fix-It-Right motorcycle that comes with Rusty and Felipe. Felipe is in there somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's right there, I think. Yeah, he's right there with the hard hat. And then over here we got additional plastic items I got when I was trying to get the stretch keychain. And then I got some extras of tools right here. We don't have stretch in here, and squeeze is the only one that's different because squeeze was a different model. You see that? It's slightly different. That one came with the Talking Felipe, and I got rid of my Talking Felipe and Dusty because they were not in great enough condition, and I knew I could probably replace them later. They were missing battery covers, and I don't know if they worked at all. I think they both talked. I might try to replace those eventually since they're not rare at all and they're easy to find, but just not in store because they're discontinued, you know. And then this is the Fix-It-Right radio that has Felipe. This Felipe is pretty much almost the same as the toolbox one, just the only thing is the mouth is different on Felipe. I'm trying to show you his whole mouth, but if you can't see it, that's fine. And then we got the talking flicker thing here. I had this one since I was a little kid. We replaced the light bulb in here because there was a problem with it. So this has been taken apart, and it does have some wear. You can see something right there. This is the Try Me tab hole right there. You put a paper in there that's long enough to hit the button in there, it puts it on Try Me mode. I have not reviewed every Handy Manny item I have, but someday I'd probably like to. I'll probably make a playlist on Handy Manny toys so that you can find all the videos. And then over here we got a giant box, which is a play set. It's called Let's Get Building Construction Play Set from Fisher Price. Recommended for ages 3 years plus. This was brand new when I got it. This was one I replaced because I donated old Handy Manny toys. Oops, bumped into the toolbox, but not hard, so nothing will happen. I can't really show you every dimension of the items in here, but I can just open it up so you can see at least what parts it comes with. This is the items in here. I have two figures that it came with. It came with Manny and another guy right there. You see, this is the mold right here that they both came in. I kept that because it's usually rare to find sets brand new like this, and with the instructions too. I will show you the instructions, but not necessarily the toys, because that'll take the video forever. And the video's already more than 10 minutes long. Okay, I'm gonna try to close this back up. I want it closed. It has Felipe the screwdriver and Rusty the wrench and the jackhammer. I don't know his name, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna put this item back in the storage box so I can put it away, since I don't want this up at all. And then the last item I have here is the backpack. This is a rare backpack. I tried finding an image of this, and I only found either one or two pictures of this on Google when I was searching for it under Google Lenses, which means you can search for items by image to find more items that are similar or are the same thing. It has a tag inside. This backpack is pretty old. I've had this backpack since I was a kid. I don't know what year this backpack is from, but it's definitely more than 10 years old. I probably had this backpack since 2009 to 11. Okay, this is all the different items we have. All I have to show you left is the extras of the past Hot Potato game that I own. There's 2 Pat the Hammer boxes up there. Then this is a box with 5 Pat the Hammer boxes in there. These are some of the toys here. This is the one I just showed the other day in both sets of cards, and the one without the tag, which is this one right here. That's the one I showed the other day too, and one with a bigger mouth. And I think it's this one right here. But yeah, I'm just gonna show their mouths, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna try to show. I'm gonna show you some more over here. We're not really going to see too much detail because they're all supposed to be the same toy right here. I have 15 Pat the Hammer Post toys total in my whole collection. I've counted them all. Then there's 2 in a bag right there, but they are both taken apart because they don't have their voice boxes in there anymore. Note, I don't recommend you taking them apart to take voice boxes out, but I did it because I was a little kid. And then here's some bags of some sorted stuff right here. Here's a bag right here to categorize all the handy Manny papers right there. And then here's a bag. This is just a card loose. Sometimes cards would get loose all over the place because, you know, this is how stuff used to get lost. This is a sealed bag of cards right here. Then here's a bag I kept, actually not, another sealed one of cards. And then over here you see, this is the bag where I kept the other cards at. Pretty much all the same. Just the only thing that's not the same is the difference I showed in the comparison that I just did. I think I have 15 Tiggers as well, but maybe different amounts slightly. But I definitely have the least amount of Elmo. A lot less Elmos than Tiggers and Pats, because I got I only seen one Elmo in Ocean State, while I've seen a bunch more of the other ones, because maybe Elmo was popular enough where it sold in the old store, while Ocean State had to buy the closeouts for the other ones. This is all we have today, so please subscribe for more content. I forgot to mention the items I remember donating. Some of the items I remember donating was the stretch plastic toy with the pull-out ruler that came with Talking Dusty, and the Rusty the Wrench that opens his mouth and closes it, and the Manny bench, the tool bench with two tools, Felipe and Pat, and some parts and some blueprints, and a boat for Handy Manny that you can build and take apart because it's like a fix it right thing. It's meant for that because that's the toy for it. That's all I gotta say. So please subscribe for more content and watch some more videos if you're interested.